what are the advantages of the saltstack? It's very simple and powerful robust configuration management tool, as I told you. Okay. And then saltstack supports secure authentication. Okay. So it uses the secure shell, that is SSH, for the authentication purpose. Okay. And all the data communication or the command communication between the master and minion are happening via secure mechanism. Okay. And another major advantage of Salt is like it is very, very lightweight. So because of that, it is going to have a fast communication between the master and the minion. Okay. And you can use the cloud controllers to provision the cloud missions. And one thing I want to highlight is it's called as the infrastructure as a data model. Okay. So you might be aware of what is infrastructure as a code. So you might be aware of the tools like Terraform or something like that, which basically does the complete infrastructures as a code, where the complete infrastructure as a can be provisioned using that. But Salt works on a infrastructure as a data model. Okay, so it is not only going to provide you the infrastructure provisioning on the infra, what is going to come up if I want to execute some of them, this is going to allow that model. So this is the advantage of the, it's not only the server provisioning on the provision server. If I want to execute a set of commands, so it provides a framework for it. That's why it is called as a infrastructure as a data, not as the infrastructure as a code concept. So it is better than the infrastructure as a code, as it is providing a command execution framework on the provision infrastructure. You can have a multi-level masters. Okay. So it supports both agent-based and agentless configuration. Okay, it supports a huge set of infrastructure because of the zero MQ model. Okay, so the limitations are like it has the modules that are clearly dependent on their own dependency. Okay, so you need to have the pip dependencies. All those things should be, you should maintain it. There will be issues that may come in the pip model issues. When you have issues, like if you upgrade your pip or something like that, you may end up in saying that. And then next is the it is built onto the core. Okay, so whenever you want to upgrade, there will be some issues coming into the picture. Okay, so that is where one of the limitation of the saltstack. Okay, as it is being on the single core. Okay, and if there is an upgrade, there will be possibilities of your old state is not working fine on that. So you may need to work towards the upgrade part of it. You need to test it before during the upgrade cycle. Okay, so to compare this thing with the other configuration management tools. So the first thing is availability. Yes, high availability available in all the configuration management tool. Okay, and the easiness of setup. Okay, so comparatively Ansible is the easy to set up model, but I would say nowadays with a single installer coming into picture, you are having a easy option to do that, but there are some additional works needs to be done on the installation and configuration part of it. Okay, and management wise, both Ansible and Salt are very, very easy. And scalability part, I would say Salt is highly scalable than Ansible. Okay, and the configuration language, it uses the YAML and Python. And interoperability, it is high. Cost wise also, it is very much competitive compared to the other thing, because it's not the current cost. It varies from organization to organization. So it is very much competitive with the Ansible. Okay, but honestly saying, Ansible takes the upper hand in the functionality and the cost perspective, but Salt also has its own merits and demerits of it.